Romans 9 and 27. We're gonna do that again. And what was that second one that you was in? No, the one after Romans.
I was in Micah.
Okay, so
yeah, Micah.
let's start on Micah. All right, yeah, we do that. Yeah, let's get Micah first, and then we're gonna go to Romans. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so Micah 5 verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people.
See, the remnant of Jacob is going to be in the midst of many people. So we're in the midst of all the heathen right now, man. The remnant of Jacob, the sons of Israel. All right, go ahead.
As a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man.
You see that? So when you see dew on the grass, dew is covered. Grass is covered by dew, but it's them blades are like the heathen round about us, man. All right, go ahead.
Nor, Salakia, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people.
See that? The remnant of Jacob. So that 1/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be in the midst of many people, man. We're in the midst of all of our enemies, even the 2/3, man. We're in the midst of all of that. That's a chaotic thing. Can you imagine being by yourself in a ring and then you got 1,000 people around you? You know, that's spiritually, that's how we are, man. But they say, hey, one man shall put 1,000 to flight. So, hey, when the spirit comes, it ain't a thing. But, you know, that's how we are out here when we face our oppressors and our enemies, man. All right, go ahead.
As a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flock of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver.
You see that? So a lion, when he in the jungle among other beasts, a lion be having to ward off all different things that's trying to attack his family and his flock. You know what I'm saying? His pride. That's what lions have to do, man. You know, and sheep, when you out there in the midst of a lion, hey, who gonna deliver that sheep? You know, nobody, man. You can tow the hell up, you know? And so it says none delivereth, man. But the Yahushua is gonna deliver us, man. All right, that remnant. But none is gonna deliver you. You 2/3 gonna get delivered after the purge of fire. All right, go ahead. I think there's, let's get the remnant now. So let's get Romans 9 and 27. I think that's
Romans 9 verse 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
All right, so that means a whole lot of Israelites, man. It's the sand of the sea, man. You go to a beach, it's sand everywhere. All right, shit, you leave, it's sand in your shoes, sand in your clothes, sand in your ears, man. That's how large large the nation of Israel is.
In your pockets.
But right, in your pockets, man. You know, I'm thinking I got some of my shoes. I'm like I went to the beach trying to get all the sand out, wiping them, everything. It's still sand in there, man. You know, so hey, we are great people. All right, but it says read that one from the top one more time, Bible shot.
Romans 9 9
and 27.
Romans 9 verse 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel.
So he said Isaiah also cried. So that means this is in the Old Testament and the New Testament. See that? So people try to say, hey man, what was the Lord reading when he was on the scene?
The Old Testament.
The Old Testament, man. So who are you not to read the Old Testament? Who are you not to take regard to the Old Testament?
I've been hearing that. You know, they've been like, oh, these Israelites, all they do is stay in the Old Testament. No, we don't.
We eat the whole roll, man. How we gonna talk about Yahushua, the return of the Messiah, and we only in the Old Testament? Even though the Old Testament talks about the return of the Messiah.
Come on, man. Seal up the breaches, man.
Come on, bro. Come on. Seal up the, hey, they loose ends, man. These people are like a leaky faucet out here, man.
Come on, man.
You know, go ahead.
Man.
You can start from the top on that.
Come on. Romans 9 verse 27.
Hey, we can scoot down if you're in the sun, bro. You in the sun?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
All right, come on, go ahead.
Romans 9 verse 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
That's right. So out of the nation of Israel, the people that will be saved are the 1/3, the elect, the holy remnant. All right, so we just got the word remnant a minute ago. The word remnant means a small few. All right, a small number, a small part, man. So only a few are gonna receive salvation. Okay, everybody isn't gonna get that, man. And since everybody isn't gonna get that, so what's gonna happen to everybody else, man? They're gonna fall by sword. They're gonna fall by famine, by pestilence. They're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. All of these things are going to take hold of them, man. All right? We can go back to Micah. Yeah, come on.
Micah 5, verse 9. Thine hand shall be lift up upon thine adversaries. All thine enemies shall be cut off.
See that? All thine enemies shall be cut off. All right? So, hey, regardless if you think you my enemy or not, if we tell you a so-called white man and you are enemy, if we tell you a so-called Arab man and you my enemy, if we are of the elect, Lord willing, and we say you are enemy, what you think was going to happen? Just say that one more time, brother.
Micah 5, verse 9. Thine enemies shall be lift up upon thine adversaries. Salakia. Thine hand shall be lift up upon thine adversaries. All thine enemies shall be cut off.
They're going to be cut off, man. And he says thine hands, man. Because in Jeremiah the 49th chapter, he says we are his weapons of war, man. We are his battle axe, man. All right, so that's literal. All right? They're going to be cut off, man, in the day of the Lord. All right, go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord.
It shall come to pass.
That I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
That's right, man. All y'all people, y'all got y'all military, y'all got y'all tanks, you got your armed forces. All that's gonna be done away with, man. They're gonna be destroyed by the Lord's army, man. Y'all armies can't stand against the Lord's army. Y'all chariots can't stand against the Lord's chariots. Are you out your mind, man? All right, they're gonna be trying to shoot tanks and missiles up at the Messiah, man. Hey, man, them angels gonna be like, turn that shit to dust. Easy. Hey, that's light work, man. Light work for an angel, man. It's definitely light work for Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead.
And I will cut off the cities of thine land, and throw down all thy strongholds.
See that? He will cut off the cities of thy land. So all of you so-called Americans, man, y'all like to live in West Palm. Y'all want to live in Dallas. You want to live in Las Vegas. He says your city's going to be cut off, man. All right? It's going to be destroyed. Cut off means to be completely destroyed, man. All right? If you have something that's cut off, like if you take a tree. If you take a tree and you cut it from the stump or the root, it's going to die, man. All right? So he says all your city's going to be cut off. And what he say after you cut off?
And throw down all thy strongholds.
And throw down all thy strongholds, man. So y'all strong, y'all got your Fort Knox. Y'all got y'all big military bases. You know, hey, he said, oh yeah, he gonna throw down all your strongholds. So all of the places that y'all think is gonna protect y'all, they're gonna be thrown down and completely destroyed, man.
And plus, the island of Palm Beach is basically a stronghold of itself. And not even that. I don't know. I forgot what they call that. I think the island of Palm Beach. I think it stretches like some exits. If you think about it, if you take the other side of the water,
the intercoastal.
Yeah, the whole intercoastal. I think from what is it, downtown and onward. All the bridges lift up. And it disconnects from the main land.
It does. You're right, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and those bridges going to be shut down or blown up. Just like,
screw lifting it up.
Yeah, they're going to be blown up because, and Esau's going to do that. Because it says in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. So that was just like on, they have on movies, like usually with New York, or even I Am Legend. They would blow up the bridges, so people wouldn't be able to travel back and forth. The only people able to get out are people with special access. You know what I'm saying? Can take planes and helicopters. All right, but
plus, and like for Jake to get over there, that's a large body of water.
Hell yeah.
It don't look that large because you're driving over it. But once you take the bridges up and then you have to swim there,
man.
You won't even make it a quarter way there without getting tight.
That's right. And you know Jake already got water shock.
True. You know what I'm saying?
Jake shit.
Start drowning, man.
That transatlantic slave trade did something heavy on our minds, man. It's psychological. You know?
That's why some Jakes are scared of the water.
Some Jakes still don't like to swim, man.
They just want to go knee deep. That's it.
They don't understand why, man.
Right.
Traveling across them damn waters, man. Sharks, to this day, sharks still follow the transatlantic slave trade, the path, because of all of the blood that was spilled and thrown overboard, man. All right, so that's psychological damage done unto us, man. All right, so Jake ain't trying to swim. Hey, and it was a low key a touching moment. But on the movie Black Panther, they had what's his name, Killmonger. Brandon
T. Jackson, Jordan B.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. He played the so-called bad guy on there.
Right.
But he was actually doing a lot of righteous things. But he played the bad guy. He said, he was like, hey, we can cure you, we can help you after he got stabbed. He said, why? So you can just imprison me? He said, when you do, just when I die, bury me in the ocean. Because my ancestors that were thrown into the ocean knew that death was better than bondage. And I thought that shit was so deep, bro.
Wow.
I thought that was deep as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, we tired of being slaves, man. Tired of being in bondage, man. You know? So shit, we trying to be free, man. And the Lord's gonna give us that freedom. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man.
I mean, you know, I'm not that depressed, but there's days where I'm depressed, man. And anybody around me, they gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? I just be in the spirit. I be like, man, y'all not tired of this?
Right, be pissed the fuck off.
You know what I'm saying? Working every day, paying for everything.
Shit sucks, man.
We over here scared to check the mailbox, bro. We scared to check the mailbox because we afraid if we check it, it's gonna be a bill in there.
For real, bro. Avoiding bills and shit. I ain't kind of life to live, man. What kind of life is that, bro?
I don't know, man.
Subject to payments.
I don't know.
Some bullshit, man.
And I was driving around with my mom the other day. She was like, oh, you want to get something to eat? I said, yeah, mom. I said, what you want to eat? I don't know. I said, I don't know either, because we're conscious of eating a healthy diet. But we only got like an hour left to chill, because I was driving around Miss Daisy. And it's like, what am I going to give my mom within the hour? Like, because we got to get ready to go to work and everything.
Right.
But we're trying to hit up something real quick to get something to eat.
Right.
And we're around in the hood area.
We can't go sit down. We ain't got time to go sit down and eat.
No, I'm worried about what we're going to eat, like, consume. McDonald's is everywhere.
Yeah,
Fried chicken is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she depressed about it as well. And I'm telling her, I'm like, look, it's because we're in captivity.
Right.
We don't have time to prepare a decent meal. We don't have time to chill and think and do all these things. We have to rush, eat anything. And then our body is breaking down.
Yeah, man, you don't want to live no damn life like that, man.
And now you got all kind of issues, what they call it, arthritis, diabetes, blood pressure, constipation, all these things, man.
Damn.
We don't have time to live.
Our bread is defiled. We don't have no time to. Hey, man, you know, these people just living to die, man. That's it, man. Just merely existing, surviving out here. Right? You need to want more, man. Life should be better than this, man. And it will be for 1/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Hey, shit, even you other nations gonna receive it after 1,000 years. All right, but go ahead back to that, Micah.
Verse 10, Micah 5, verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
That's right.
And I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds.
That's right. All the things y'all think, y'all armies, y'all military, y'all cops, all it's gonna be thrown down and destroyed, man. All right, y'all tanks are gonna be destroyed. Y'all guns, it's gonna be destroyed, man. Taking marvel and carnal things, man. The Lord is spiritual. He's gonna destroy all of that. What's going on, man? All right, now. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 11. And I will cut off, verse 12, Salakia. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers.
That's right, man. Hey, it's in Exodus the 22nd chapter. It said we should suffer not a witch to live. You people out here, when y'all got a problem, y'all want to find out the future, instead of coming to the minimum, if you want to know the future, we'll tell you what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, easy.
Hey, y'all want to know? Hey, that's what it means to prophesy. All right? But if y'all want to know the future, we'll tell you. But instead, y'all go to psychics. Y'all go to tarot card readers. Y'all want to read your hands.
They don't hide. They put signs out there.
Yeah, they let you know.
Read your palms here.
That's soothsayers, man. You know, and it's funny, it's called soothsayers. They say soothing words to make you feel better.
Right,
you know, and tell you about your future.
So if they were so prophetic, how come they can't tell you the lottery number? They would be rich. They would be rulers of the world if they had that kind of power. For real.
And if they did, why? Give me Exodus 22 and 18. If they did, if these so-called psychics know so much about the future, then why they not being psychics for themselves? Why they need to take your money? Why don't they know the answer in order to get some money? All right? Wicked, man. Exodus 22.
Exodus 22, verse 12.
18.
Verse 18. Salaki. Though thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
See that? Hey, so back in the ancient world, if you would have thought you was a witch, if you would have thought you were a soothsayer, a psychic, hey, you got put to death, man. The Lord didn't play that. We didn't play that in those days, man. But nowadays, you go everywhere, you got psychic reading, tarot card reading, man. That's wicked, man. People getting false understandings of their future. If you want to know what's going to happen in the future, we going to tell you. America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, and you so-called white people going into slavery. That's what's happening in the future. All right? Ain't no psychic going to tell you that either. All right? We can go back to Micah.
Micah 5, verse 13. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands.
See that, man? Y'all worship the work of your hands. They get that new cross chain. They get that new Buddha put in their house. They feel good, man. You know, but the Lord said you're not gonna worship the ways of your hands no more, man. All of them. He said all of the false gods of the world shall be famished out of the earth, man. All right, that's gonna happen. What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother?
You all right?
Yeah.
It's so good to see you, man.
I haven't seen y'all in a minute.
Yeah.
To come through and say hi, bro.
You been working, huh? Yeah, I saw you was up at the other one. They got you going back and forth.
And now they're giving me a little 2 days a week to work.
Oh, see, that's dirty, man. They know you got bills to pay though, right? They know you got things to take care of.
They don't care.
They don't care. Hey, let's get that in Baruch the 4th chapter.
Boy, when they know.
See what I'm saying, man? That don't make no sense, man.
They don't care.
You know, they don't care, man. You do all of these things to help their business and to help what they got going on, but they just go on and continuously do what they want to do, man. That's why we got to get out of here, man. That's why we got to get out of here
because we're depending on them. You know, for our safety and for food. You know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Verse 6.
Is that it?
This is you were sold to the nations.
No. Subject to payments. Baruch 3 and 7. Wait, hold on. 3 and 8. 3 and 8. 3 and 8.
Baruch 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We yet this day in our captivity, man. What kind of life is that, bro? You know what I'm saying? We got to go to work. They only giving you a couple days. You trying to put some extra money on. Who know what day you trying to save up for? You got to pay your cell phone bill. You got to pay your house bill. You got to pay rent. You got to look out for your family. Man, behold this day, we still in captivity. Go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
For a reproach and a curse. They don't care, man. All right, go ahead.
And to be subject to payments.
To be subject to payments, man. So they'll get you working a couple days a week, and they still taking taxes out your money, man. You know what I'm saying? Subject to payments. You know, subject to payments, man. You know, that's a wicked thing. Read that one more time, Bible Kashar.
Baruch 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We still in captivity, so don't be fooled just because we think we can walk down the street or because we can live in a house or own a car that we not in captivity, man. We still slaves, man. All right, go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Reproach and a curse, because according to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, 15 through 68, our people will be slaves to these other nations, and we will be sold by cargo slave ship. That's how we in this captivity today. Go ahead.
And to be subject to payments.
Subject to payments, man. We gotta pay taxes. We gotta pay rent. We gotta pay child care fees. We gotta pay for school. We gotta pay for a car payment. We gotta pay a cell phone payment. Subject to payments. In the kingdom of heaven, we ain't gonna have to do this, man. Go ahead.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers.
According to all the iniquities. So all the things that we did in our past lives, all right, doing wicked things, we went into slavery. The slavery in America happened because we disrespected the Lord's commandments. All right, so all of our iniquities that come upon us. You got a question?
Yeah, my question is, do you all speak for high schools and stuff like that? Because I'm just considering whether or not it would be nice if you got in front of a high school class and talk about these things.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, because according to the Bible, the Lord says we have to come out to the streets and speak. So we don't go to facilities and speak to people.
Oh,
so.
okay.
I mean, if you could bring your high school class out here, we're more than welcome. But
Is this what is this again?
we're Hebrew Israelites.
Oh, Hebrew. That's right. He's Hebrew Israelites. Okay.
And y'all Hebrew Israelites too.
Yes, we are. Yes,
right.
we are. I
That's
haven't
right.
seen this since I've been to New York. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, they could probably come.
All right,
speak.
now take care.
All right, thank you.
All right, y'all take care.
Oh,
All right, be easy, man. I hope you get a couple more hours. You know what I'm saying?
They good, bro. I done got me myself a different.
Hey, there you go, bro. That's right, brother. All right, take care, man. You know, and see, that's the thing, man. You know, why? That's another reason why the Lord has us coming out to the highways. It is the spirit, man. And it's beautiful, you know. And see, our people raising up. She's like, I want people to. She want our high school students to hear this.
yes, come.
And then you know, through this, your flesh want to say, yeah, but we know it ain't for everybody.
You shall see your teachers.
That's
man.
right. Woo! Let's get that. Jeremiah 3. Matter of fact, Isaiah 3 and 20.
Isaiah 3 and 20.
Or is it 8? Wait, hold on. Not 3 and 20. It's 8 and 20. 30. Isaiah 30 and 20. Isaiah 30 and 20. The crazy, you having so many scriptures in your head, man. You know, the spirit be flowing. But yeah, Isaiah 8 and 20. You know? As I said, if you can get them out here, cool. You know, but see, that's another thing. I wish we would have got the scripture for her before she left. But you can tell she was eager to walk away too. But she said she been in New York, and that's the spirit. She said she ain't seen the apostles, and she was in New York. But you know, New York big as hell. Who knows where she was at, man? All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 8 and 20.
I know Isaiah 30 and 20.
30 and 20. I'm sorry.
8 and 20 is the life and yeah.
I keep hearing like.
I know we said that earlier, you know, and I spit a couple at you.
It's like I was there. And I was like, okay.
Isaiah 30 and 20.
30 and 20. Sorry. All right. Cool. Isaiah 30 verse 10.
20.
20.
Yeah. I got you, brother.
Oh, it's not underlined. I'm sorry. Isaiah 30 verse 20.
Yeah.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the waters of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
See that? Go ahead. Was it more?
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, man. All right, so she like, can y'all come to high school? Hey, you know, hey, I appreciate her asking that because that means she know that this is the truth and she wants children to hear this. But hey, it says we not gonna be bottled up in them schools and them churches. It says thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
You know what's so powerful about that? She's willing to lose her job for that.
That's right. Because this ain't, hey, you see, it says so-called, hey, she probably go to a so-called all-black school in the hood, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's what it says. Thy eyes shall see thy teachers, man. We're not going to be removed into a corner anymore. Because that's, spiritually, that's removing us into a corner. You know, that's taking us and saying, hey, come to speak to this specified group. You know, even though, hey, our children need to hear this too, man.
Yeah, but we're on the internet.
That's
all
right.
these children have cell phones and pads, and they can come across this stuff too.
That's right.
So it's so funny. Individually, they gonna be, you know what I'm saying, responsible.
Hey man, you know King Solomon was a so-called black man? You got King Solomon shirt on, man. He heard me too. Hey,
Slightly turned around.
he heard it. Hey, King Solomon, hey, the greatest king of all time, man. Besides Yahushua, man. Which spiritually was Yahushua. You know?
Oh man, I'm about to hit up.
What?
This is
Or why you find it, you know? But it said, hey, your teacher. It says your eyes shall see your teachers, man. They ain't gonna be removed into a corner anymore. When you want to teach in specialized private training, you gotta go to a school. You gotta go to a church. Hey, we ain't gonna be removed into no corner, man. Hey, because if we want to teach right here, we gonna teach right here. Or we want to teach down the street, we gonna teach down the street. You know? As long as Esau ain't trying to kick us off of private property, but you can't remove us into a corner. You can't say, stay in this building, this is where you're going to teach. You know? You got something?
okay. Nah, well, you know what? Salakia. One second. My bad.
Yeah, man. So the Lord is uplifting that standard, man, and we're blowing the trumpet. Or we're doing the work of the Lord. We're not trying to, and that's the thing. We'll talk to those, if we did go to talk to those students in that school, you know, we on school grounds now. You know, they can try to do different things. Them students might not believe nothing we say. Of course, we can take the more subtle approach. You know, you got to really feed students with milk. That's the thing. You know, students come out here and we can't be throwing them meat, you know, but we can teach them about the scriptures and what happened to us during the curses. You know, we can do those things because this is, at the end of the day, this is our history, man. All right, they got history courses, but they ain't teach you real history in these schools. All right, they ain't teach you how we really got here and why we're here.
I just wanted to bring this up because I had a worldly friend. He was talking about reincarnation, and then he mentioned something about. We got on the topic about Solomon, and I told him, what did the Most High say about Solomon, and how did he die? And he was breaking it down, and he couldn't tell me how Solomon died because the scripture didn't tell about how Solomon died. And I just saw this scripture earlier today, and I just want to bring it out. This is Luke 1, verse 20, verse 30. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with Yahweh. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb and bring forth a son, and his name, and shall call his name Yahushua. And he shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord power shall give unto him the throne of his father David.
That's right.
Why would the angel tell Mary that?
That's right, bro.
How is the Most High gonna how? I don't think people can break that down. And the Lord power shall give unto him the throne of his father David. What do they mean by that?
Yeah, man. Yep, they would.
Okay.
Those are signs that you know reincarnation is real, man. You know.
This is why in Matthew 1:1 it says the son of Abraham and the son of David. You know, why did they call him the son of David? Why did King David call Solomon Lord? Come on, man.
People don't know. That's because the things that they teach these people is way off, bro.
Come on, man.
They have no understanding of the scriptures, man. It say you err not knowing the scriptures.
Oh, and 33 it says, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end.
Yep, that's
and he promised Solomon the same thing.
That was right, Connor. You know, King Solomon was the only time that there was peace in Israel, man. You know, 40 years, man. No problems. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that's spiritual. So that's also with Yahweh Shai. You know, there's going to be peace on earth after all of these tumultuous and grievous and great and destructive things happen, man.
My bad, I didn't mean to bear.
No, you good, brother. That's a good point.
I kept in mind. I was like, okay, yeah.
You still holding that Micah?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to
actually,
it might be finished on that because I wanted to get a... matter of fact, because we were talking about idol gods. So, hold on.